Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It is Monday morning and I got a video full of information here for you today, but first let me introduce myself in case you're watching this channel for the first time. My name is Mike, I go by That Reseller Guy. I am a full-time reseller. I sell mainly on eBay, but I do also sell on Amazon, a collectibles booth, and I also sell sports cards at a local card shop here in Arizona. So I provide a lot of valuable information on selling on all these different types of platforms, how to go out there and find and thrift cool items, lots of BOLOs, good fun stuff like that. So let's get going. All right, I'm going to start out today's video with letting y'all know Doug Yu was our winner last week in my monthly contest. And just so you know what he picked, he took this box of baseball cards, 2021 Bowman Platinum little retail blaster box. So Doug, I hope you get some great cards in here. Come back in the comments, let everybody know what you got. Hope you enjoy opening this box of cards. It should be fun. It's hard for me to have those over on the shelf and not open them. I always want to open wax boxes. I hope you get some good cards in it. All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to pull some orders. Yeah, we had a good weekend of sales on eBay. I came up like $1 short of having a great number. I sold $999.12 on eBay this weekend. It would feel much better if I had that 1,000 number up there, but we'll just still say I sold $1,000 on eBay this weekend. And we're going to pull them shed flip style, or Lonnie style as I like to call it. We're going to go around the house. We're going to go in the closet here in my storage, out in the garage, and we're going to pull orders as we go over them and talk about them a little bit. I always like the way that Lonnie does the videos like that. So that's how we're going to do this video. Total of 19 items. Some of them are in here. Some of them are out in the garage. We sold quite a variety of items, thrifted items, sports cards, items from my model and game big purchase that I had a couple weeks ago. Actually, at this point, it's been about a month. So we're going to pull all those orders and tell you what they sold for. And then if you stay till the end of the video, if you stay till the end, I'm going to have a really good BOLO for you that I don't think a lot of people think about. So that's definitely something you're going to want to stay for and find out how you can make some extra money on stuff that people are probably overlooking. All right, here we go. Time to pull some orders. Like I said, 19 orders, $999.12. I couldn't quite get to that $1,000 number, but we're going to go down here. We're going to get the first couple items. One of them actually two, I think it might be in this room here. We're going to go for this one. This is a game that I sold from my big collection of games. Now, I've been stacking up right here as I get these all listed. These are all vintage Avalon Hill games, and we're going to get this one here. I'm going to pull it out of here two-handed. I'm not going to try to do that one-handed because these sides pull off very easily. But that's Africa Corps, a World War II desert campaign game by Avalon Hill. It sold for $39.99 plus shipping. So there it is. There's what it looks like. We're off to a great start, but now we got to go out to the garage. Now, if you've never been out in the garage as I've pulled these orders before, we're going to have to take a few steps out of the room here. We're looking for a model kit, the HMS hood. We're going to go through here. Now, I ordered some boxes. What is going on in here? What is going on in here? Tilly, are you being bad while I'm doing my video? Yeah, you look guilty. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, I ordered some boxes from eBay, and they ship your boxes inside of boxes, and then they put these two boxes inside a bigger box. So I got a bunch of extra boxes from eBay. But we're going out to the garage now. We got to go here through the laundry room. Go out here, and we're going to actually open the garage to give us a little extra light. Now, it's not too bad over there right now. I moved my light around a little bit so you can see a little bit better. But we are looking for the HMS hood, which I believe is up here. It's one of the bigger boxes. It's a British battle cruiser. I'm going to use two hands for this. You can see this is a very big, long box. Luckily, it's only going over to California. And now, being a big box like this, you'd think that'd be worth more, but it's not. I think this one only sold for $29.99. Again, I'll throw it up on the screen. But yeah, this one's even motorized. So we always spin around. We take items back inside so we can go and try to find the next item. Say hello to Arizona and my neighbors out there. It's going to be a hot day again today. Bring this back inside and we'll put it here on the desk. Get the order pile going. Now next is going to be a hat. It's an Arizona Diamondbacks hat, and actually I just got this out because I had to do a little bit of cleaning on it. It was a little bit dusty. So I cleaned it up a little bit, sold another one of these. It was technically my last one that I had listed. I actually have two of these at my collectibles booth right now and one more that I just repaired because that little part on the top had popped off. So I technically have three more of these
one more here too in my booth. So this sold $24.99, free shipping. I had hundreds of these when I first started, and I'm down to my last couple. Now that baseball season started, even though the Diamondbacks are terrible, these hats will finish off selling here probably within the next week or two. All right, next is going to be a card. It's this one right here, but for cards, we got to go down here. I know, I spin you all around. I need this box. I'm going to need it for a few cards, so I'm going to go ahead. Going to get this box out and put it up here on the shelf. We're looking for a basketball card, and I have them sorted here. But of course, I'm going to probably need two hands, otherwise it's going to take me an hour to flip through these. All right, we got it out of here. This is Malik Beasley, and this is a 2020-21 Panini Spectra Celestial. Look at those fancy colors and shine to that one. Of this Timberwolves player. This sold for $7.99 plus shipping. Only charge $1 for shipping, so it's going to go out eBay standard envelope. Next item, we're going to spin around over here. Now, this is my storage closet. We had this installed by Classy Closets. This is very classy, to store a lot of the stuff that I don't want to put out in the garage. I don't want the heat, so I keep it in here. And we're going up to the little bobblehead shelf, and I can see them hiding in the back. We got to move a couple of these out of the way. This is getting a little bit full in here. Oh, let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. So there it is. We got Al McCoy. It's a smaller bobblehead compared to a lot of the others. But he is or was the announcer for the Phoenix Suns for decades. Very popular here in Arizona. This is a talking one. There's a little button right there that you press, and he says some of his famous signs. You see what they did here? Look, he's standing on a little stool there, on a chair, so he could talk to Tom Chambers at face level. He's a very short man. This sold for $23.99 plus shipping. All right, so we got that. We're going to go back to this box. We're actually looking for some soccer cards in here. Now, I put all the card lots in these two rows, and we're actually looking for some soccer cards. They're very shiny, and I believe it is this lot. Yes, is this correct? I think so. I will double check it before I ship it. But these are German Bundesliga soccer refractor cards from Topps Chrome. A little lot here. Let's see what this sold for. It went for $9.99 plus shipping. So we'll put that in our little card pile. And now we're going to have to go back out there. All right, open the door. We're going to head over here. Now it's pretty messy out here. Let's talk about this mess that I got going. So the reason why it's so messy is my wife has people at work that bring all the boxes, like the IT department brings her all the boxes. So I have a ton of boxes and packing material sitting around. So it's great. I love getting all this free packing material and everything. But when I get it, you got a couple of boxes there. We got another box hidden back there. I got some boxes stacked up back there. I just don't have room for it all. I keep a lot of it over here. But yeah, and then I still have a lot more of these games. You see all these war games still sitting around there, here, there, over there as I spin you around some more. But all the football helmet pile too. Look at how many football helmets I still have. 2, 4, 6, 7 more that I got a list. There's all the helmets that I still have that need to sell. But what we're going out here for is actually probably behind this ASU football helmet. I'm looking for a dozen baseballs. It's 12 National League baseballs. So these are one of the few things that I do box up ahead of time. So we got 12 National League baseballs. These are just ones that I collected through different collections. A lot of times I'll get 1 or 2 baseballs in there, and I'll just save up till I have a dozen or so. Put them out there. I sent an offer. I think I had it at $120 and it sold for just over $100. You'll see the price on the screen. All right, next up on the screen we have a couple cards, but we got a Pokemon card. So here, I'll slide you very slowly. I don't want to spin too much, but we are looking for a Pokemon card in my SGC boxes up here. And this is where I keep like all the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. Let me get it here so I have a little room to work, because we're actually looking for a pretty decent little card. So yeah, I believe all the Yu-Gi-Oh ones are first. Is it that one? Yep. It's sort of like an uh-oh card, but it's ho-oh. I call it uh-oh. This is an SGC 8.5 from Neo Revelation. Pretty good card here. I did have this in my store for $300. And it's been in there for a few months now. Had a couple of people interested. I sent out a lot of offers for like $250, even $225. Had somebody sent me an offer for $200 over the weekend. So I went ahead and took that. Pretty happy with that still, $200 for this graded SGC card. I did have to pay $30 for the grading. The card itself I really have very little into. It was just in a random box of Pokemon cards that I had bought. So put it over here in the card stack. We need more cards, but we're going to go over here, and I believe it is this set right here. 1994 Topps Baseball. That's what they look like. Some old sticker on here, an old sticker on there. This little set here, 792 cards, plus you get some bonus cards in here. This sold for $40 plus shipping. It was an item that I got from, we'll just say my guy that brings me collectibles and stuff to resell. So I got that from him, paid him $20. I sold it for $40. All right, we do need another card. It's a little bit out of order, but we're going to go here. This is where I keep the little section of in-person autograph cards. And these are the ones where people just go to like a baseball game or spring training, get them to sign the card. They're not authenticated or anything, but I need one here right near the front. We're looking for a Diamond King card of, there it is, Brett Butler of the Indians, now your Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, so this here is signed by Brett Butler. The Diamond Kings are always very popular to get autographed. People like collecting these autograph sets. Although Brett Butler signs a fair amount. This card's not worth a whole lot. Sold for $4.49 plus shipping. Same thing. It's going to go out eBay standard envelope, same as the other ones. Now we're going to go back to the garage, because like I said, I did that out of order. But we're going to walk through here, go back out here. Now, it gets hot out here in the garage. Let's see what it says the temperature is right now. Let's see. Here's what time it is. See if it tells me. There we go. We're 87 degrees in here. Within an hour or so, we'll be pushing 100 in the garage as the sun starts beating on the door. All right, we're going over here. As you see, again, in my garage, I don't really use totes a whole lot. The only reason I use them for clothes is because it keeps them from getting dusty. I do have one with baseball gloves and one with hats. But let's go over here. I actually sold this item before. I think it's on this... Oop. It's actually over here. This is where I keep hockey jerseys. Oh, this kind of stuff all over the place. I hate it when it gets like this. But we need the jersey right on the top. And some of you might see this jersey and say, Mike, I thought you sold this jersey already. It is a vintage Rangers starter jersey, brand new with tags. And I did sell it before, but the buyer returned it. He said the sleeves were too short. And they are short. And you know why? Because this is a hockey jersey. They specifically make the arm short because when you play hockey, you wear hockey gloves and you don't want the sleeves going over your glove. That's why they make them. They're kind of called 3/4 sleeves, or at least that's what I call them. So I got the jersey back. I knew it would resell. I wasn't that worried about it. It resold still, full price, $120, $119.99 plus shipping. All right, we're going to go out of order again just because I need another card from here. And this card, whether you love him or hate him, probably the greatest quarterback of all time. I know a lot of you are going to disagree. We'll just say the most Super Bowls won of any quarterback. How about that? That'll work. And here's what we're looking for. Tom Brady Gold Team Insert. Look how shiny that is when you get it. Got that rainbow shine. This is from 2021 certified, the Gold Team Insert card. Just a base insert card, not one of the ones that's serial numbered or anything. This one for $5.99 plus shipping. So same as the other cards. Going to go out eBay standard envelope. And now we're going back out to the garage. We're going to get two things while they're out there. See if I can remember to grab both of them, because it'll be a little easier and save me some walking back and forth. And I know you don't want to see me open the garage. You don't really care. We're going to go over here. We're going to my license plate bin. And I have that over here. Oh, I got stuff in my way because I didn't put it away after the last time. I've been using this Lego Duplo tray for my license plates. It works out pretty good. I've sold like none of these football ones, surprisingly. Panthers, Ravens, and the Falcons. I got a bunch of them. But we're looking for, I got a lot. Oh, and we also got the Saints. We are looking for this one right here. Ford. This one I priced higher than the other ones, only because it had all the different names of all the Fords around there. Look, the Sable, the Mystique, the Contour, yeah. Where are those cars now? The Thunderbird, the Ford Probe. How about that? $24.99 plus shipping on that one. But I'm going to leave that right there because we're just going a couple shelves up. I need this right here, Star Wars Legion. If you watched my video last week, you saw that I just picked this up at a Goodwill. It came out on the cart. Other than the box being ripped right here, it's brand new and sealed inside. So that was a big plus. This sold, I believe it was for $59.99 plus shipping. I'll be in the pop-up. I was thinking of pricing it $70, but I think I ended up pricing it $59.99. So yeah, we'll see on the pop-up. All right, so we'll take Ford and we will take the Star Wars Legion inside. We're kind of running out of space there. I'm just going to throw it over here on the printer right now. Get those out of the way. And we're going to go here. Oh, we need another model. This is another model from the collection I bought, the P38J Lightning. That's outside. So when I bought this collection, I got the models all listed very quickly, and I cleared out a shelf so I could just put all of the planes right there. And as you saw earlier, I put some of the bigger ones up there. But we need the P38J Lightning right there in the middle. I think this one was fairly cheap. I think this one was like 20 bucks. Is that right? Pop-ups on the screen. Right, we'll add that to the pile. P38J Lightning. Scroll down my list more. Let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh, we got some more card stuff, some disc cards and some other disc things. So if you go back in the closet and behind all my card holders and supplies, I have these weird discs. Now, first off, I have no idea what these were used for. So look, this has one of the Mercury players and their numbers on the back, but I bought all these discs. Most of them were the Oakland A's. They were like this. And I don't know what they were used for, if they were promotional, but I bought this hanging bag for like $5 and I couldn't resist it just because it had a ton of local sports things in there. And I don't need the Mercury ones, but let me get those out of the way. Here's what I need. Rattlers. We need those. We sold those 4 little discs. These are like plastic discs. Again, they're bigger than coasters. They're made out of plastic, so you wouldn't use them as coaster. I don't know what they were, but I couldn't resist buying them. These sold for $10 or $9, $8.99 plus shipping. And the next one I think is in here. Let me see if I, oh yeah, it's these. Here it is. Okay, so these are all Kansas City Royals, and this was, I believe this was a bread company, Kitty Clover. That's right. Anybody from around the country that knows what Kitty Clover, the brand is, but I'm thinking it was a bread. During the 80s and 90s, card companies put out all kinds of stuff. It says snack time, so maybe they just made different snacks. But you can see this one has George Brett, but they didn't have baseball licensing. Look, they just put them with blank hats on there. Very, very typical thing that they did during the 80s and 90s on some of these regional items. But this set was actually fairly rare, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping. There's just that little stack of cards. Now that will go out in a bubble mailer. All right, we only got 2 more to go, and one actually I'd already pulled. It's over here on the shelf because I put it in a card holder. This is Juan Soto. You got this nice green shine to it. I believe it's called the Lime Green Prism Parallel, and this one is serial numbered on the back. See if I can get it for you. Out of 125, Juan Soto, one of the best young players in the majors. This card sold for $14.99 plus shipping. It is going to go out eBay standard envelope. The buyer said, please add cardboard, but when you're sending out eBay standard envelope, you don't want to add anything extra in there. So it's just going to go out as is, and it should get there safely. I haven't had any problems with those. One more item to go, and it is back out in the garage. We need the Lancaster Mark I model kit. So that is going to be back over in the model section, and Lancaster Mark I. Oh, I already see it as I'm walking out here. Good. This is a nice small little box. This will fit into a priority mail box from the post office. I believe this was another cheap one. It was either like $20 or $30 tops. Let's go look at the screen. Yep, I was right. Lancaster Mark I sold for $20. So we get that out of the way. You can see here, I got a decent amount of stuff I got to get packed up. We got that set, that box already ready to go, and we'll spin around and show you that I also got those couple items over here. If you want to see the rest of the office, you can see us Squishmallow up there and the rest of the stuff. Yeah, my little toy collection up here. I do resell these. That's why they're up here. I've sold several lots of these. What I'll do is I'll take the hedgehog and the sloth. I put them together. I've sold a couple combos of those. I get $25 a piece for those. And then I've done 4 or 5 together where I put the koala. You got the beaver back here. You got the moose. Combo like 5 of them together, and I get $40 for those. So that's why they're up here. I have been selling them, but yeah, here we can show you what they do here. So yeah, they all talk, they all interact. They're pretty cool if you're a little kid or just a dork like me that likes these. Anyway, that's it for sales. Let's get over to that BOLO.
So that was all the orders. Yeah, there was a lot of great stuff in there. I hope there were some things that you never thought about. Maybe some stuff that you can find out at the thrift stores or wherever you go out sourcing, estate sales, garage sales, you can find and make some money on. But now we're going to get to that BOLO. I told you about it. I hyped it. I said that there's a great BOLO that nobody thinks about and that I sell quite a bit of. And that is Lego Duplo, but not just the sets. I have a lot of them. Actually, I have a few back here that I just completed over the weekend. So spent a little time and effort into finding some of the pieces. I had a bunch of stuff sitting around that was unorganized, bags that I hadn't gone through. So luckily there was a lot of pieces in there that helped me complete those sets. I did have to buy a couple off of eBay to complete them too. That happens sometimes. But here's what we're going to talk about today. In the first off, it is the little mini figures from Lego Duplo sets. Now, just like in regular Lego sets, there's a lot of the figures that sell for good money. And we're going to start out here. We're going to start out with the Incredible Hulk. Now, their value a lot of times depends on how many sets that each figure has been in. If this figure's been in 5 different sets, it's not going to be as valuable. But if he was only found in one set and that set's discontinued, definitely drives up the price. So we're starting out with the Hulk here. I believe he sells for about $10. The price ranges. Some people like to combo them together with other figures. So you might put the Hulk with the Sandman or Hulk with Spider-Man, put a couple together. But I like to sell them just individually like that, especially for a character like the Hulk that's kind of a loner in some sense. And now I understand he is part of the Avengers. But you have the Hulk, and I threw the combos on the screen. Like I said, he's selling for about $10 with shipping. I wouldn't sell him any less than that. I would put him in my store for $9.99 plus probably $4 or $5 for shipping to cover the costs. And just like him, let's see, we have a couple others in here. Now we have Batman, and this is like the retro version from the 1960s TV show version of Batman. Just like the Hulk, this sells for about $10. A lot of people, again, will combo them. They'll put Batman and Catwoman together, Batman and maybe Poison Ivy. But yeah, I like to sell them individually. I think you do a little bit better. So again, $10 plus shipping seems to be about the right price for Batman, and Poison Ivy was right around that price range, maybe slightly higher as well. But yeah, you got Poison Ivy. So there's a ton of superheroes out there. There's Spider-Man ones, there's a bunch. But we're going to go into some other characters. And now some of these you might think would be worth a lot because of their popularity. So now I'm going to talk about Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. So you'll see these two combo together, but the two of these together only bring about $10, which is kind of surprising. You would think just one figure like Batman, $10, that you could get 10 each. But no, not quite worth as much, but still, you can put Mickey and Minnie together. They also made Toy Story sets. So here we have Jessie and Buzz Lightyear. A lot of people combo Buzz and Woody together. I actually don't have the Woody figure right now, so I might combo the two of these together and ask around $10. If you have all of them, obviously you could get a little more. If you had Buzz, Woody, and Jessie together, then maybe you could get 12 to 15. There are a bunch of princesses. They did tons of Disney sets. So we have these here. We got Snow White. I believe this is Sleeping Beauty. We got Little Mermaid. These don't bring a whole lot individually, but I think the best way on these is to combo them together. That way you can get, between $4 to $6 per figure. But the big one, I haven't even got to the big BOLO yet, because there are some that are worth a lot of money. And I honestly didn't know this for sure until the other day when I was doing some research, brought it out here to my desk, did the full research, and found out how much this is worth. So this is from Winnie the Pooh. We have Tigger. Now, there's a couple different versions of this, and you need to be really careful, and this is where you can get tricked sometimes. They did make another Lego Duplo figure of Tigger, but it's like a fixed pose where he's like running, his arms forward like this. It's not the traditional one where the feet look like that on the bottom, and you can move his arms as needed. That's what it looks like from the side with a little curled up tail. This figure alone sells, you ready? For $70. Yeah, the last one of these sold for $70. It is that rare. There's one sold, and there's actually only one currently available for sale. So I'll put it a little closer again. We'll get them right up there close. Yeah, this figure here sells for $70. Free shipping, but still $70 for one Lego Duplo figure. And I know there's more out there like that. Go to eBay, do Lego Duplo figure or minifigure, however you want to do it, sort by the highest price, and just go through and look to see what ones have sold for what prices. It's going to take a little bit of searching because there's going to be lots and sets and all that stuff together. You need to get through where it's just the figures, and you can see which individual ones sell for good money, because that figure was just in a bag with some other Lego Duplo parts, and it turns out to be a great find. All right, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the sales. I hope you liked the BOLO. And I hope that is enough to get a thumbs up out of you. So hit that button now. If you're new, you're still watching, you're at this point, hit subscribe, helps support the channel. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.